Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to do a herb crusted Breadcrumb lamb with sauteed vegetables. This is a basic cuisine menu in my school 르꼬르동블루. It's gonna be a really nice dish. Breadcrumbs with parsley, shallot will give us an interesting texture, and also jus with fresh mint will make dish more flavory. And sauteed green beans, asparagus, and glazed carrot will make dish more balanced. Alright, it's time to dive into this recipe. In this stage, I'm gonna prep some veggies, herbs, and blanching it. And this is a mise en place for this stage. Before we get into the veggie world, we have to prepare a pot with water and a pinch of salt for blanching vegetables. Then we are gonna trim asparagus. We want the asparagus to be 10 cm long. Simply snap off the bottom with your fingers and cut into 10 cm. Then using your peeler, peel half of skin. Now for green beans, simply trim the edges and cut them into 5, which is the half size of an asparagus. And for carrots, we are gonna turn them into an oval shape. And using the spoon, you can cut the carrot all the same size. By the way, turning is a classic technique used in French cuisine. It's time for blanching vegetables. Simply put everything into boiling water. After about a minute, take out asparagus and refresh in ice water. After another minute, do the same thing for green beans. And 4 minutes after, check to see if carrot is cooked. You can use skewer or fork. It should be very smooth when you're going through. Then refresh, wrap asparagus and green bean with paper towel and store in the fridge. But keep the carrots outside. Then we are gonna cut shallots in 2 ways. First one is fine brunoise. After peeling, cut it like this. Just follow the strips of the shallot. And then give another cut like this. After all this scoring, slice it and make beautiful pieces. And the other one is just roughly cut. Next we have some mint and parsley. Simply take off the leaves and chop them up. But make sure that you keep parsley stalk for later. Do the same thing with mint. And the next stage, we're gonna prep the crumbs. It is quite straightforward step. Here is a mise en place. A little bit butter in a pan and melt it. Using medium heat, sweat the chopped shallot. Sweating is like you don't want any color change for shallot. Then place it into a mixing bowl with breadcrumbs and chopped parsley and mix them. In this stage, I'm gonna trim a rack of lamb and sear it. Mise en place that we have to set up for this stage. Prepare a nice rack of lamb. Using a boning knife, trim the fats, but leave about 1 cm of fat. Then trim excess fats and sinews. After you have trimmed the outer part, trim what's between the bones. Scrape off any fats or meats attached to the bones. I know it is a hard job, but try to make them look clean and nice. If it is too tough, then dip the bones into hot water and do the scraping. This will make it a little bit easier. After all done, with your foil wrap only the bones. Then season the front side of the lamb. Pan vegetable oil and 1 teaspoon of butter, and that is on medium-high heat. Sear every side of the lamb for about 15 to 20 seconds each. Then we're gonna wrap it up and put it into the fridge for about 10 minutes. In stage 4, I'm gonna roasting the lamb, and this is a mise en place. Preheat oven to 190 degrees Celsius or 390 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're gonna brush the front side of the lamb with Dijon mustard. It is a traditional French mustard. Then gently cover her mixture to the lamb. Again, pan and veggie oil. Using medium-high heat, slightly cook lamb trimmings and roughly cut shallot and parsley stalks. Then carefully place lamb on the top of the trimming, and the bone side has to be leaning on the pan, not inside the pan. Now put the pan into oven, roast it for about 30 minutes or so. Here's the last stage of this recipe. I'm gonna cook the sauce and finish up the veggies and mise en place for this stage. Pan with water, not oil. Add sugar, a little bit of butter, and my lovely carrots. Cook them with low heat until liquid is getting thick. And sprinkle some parsley. When the lamb is done, take out from the oven and check the temperature. Go through the middle of the lamb and be careful to not touch the bones. Just check the flesh of lamb. Loosely wrap the lamb with foil and put aside. After degrease the pan with paper towel, add 200 ml of veal stock. When it starts to boil and slightly reduced, sieve it into a saucepan. Then, using medium-low heat, simmer it until it reaches sauce consistency. Turn off heat and add chopped mint. And the last work, reheat the veggies. And cut the ram leg in half for the plating. And look at that color, it's lovely pink. All done, Bob's your uncle.